Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry with Simpler Trading, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to bring you at least one big picture idea and then use that as a segue over into another area of the market that I think might be worth buying. So the spot that I'm wanting to begin with is showing you an idea that we've been pursuing in the chat room now for 86 days. So these are some longer term swing trades that I really enjoy pursuing when you have the right signals. So you can see we picked those up at $6.50. They're trading at $14.70, and this is a sector that continues to perform well. Now inside of this, what you've got that's kind of interesting, if you look at ITB, you may argue that it's a little bit difficult to enter now because the move is well underway, and we made another new lifetime high today. But when you take this big picture idea and then you begin drilling down into individual components, you're going to find stocks like NVR. Now NVR has no options, so that's kind of I tend to shy away from it because of that for a little bit. Also, being a $5,000 stock, it can be kind of hard to trade, but its power will help continue to fuel ITB into higher prices. And then I'm going to take that and then roll over into a name that's a little bit easier to trade here. So we've got Lennar that had a great run after that last earnings report, gets into the psychological value of 100 and spends some time chopping through that and digesting that move. And then today we have the shift in the parabolic SAR, which I like to use as a combination with the daily squeeze as a reason to enter these names. I think that this is going to give you some really clean targets up into the most immediate 1272 extension. So we'll look at that swing high against swing low. I think you could take it to 108 pretty easy, and then 111 if you have some patience for that. And that is some big picture sector review that I'm taking down to the individual components, and I think you can find some good trades there. And then the other is actually looking at big. So BIG, Big Lots Incorporated, more of the same, right? So we've got this daily squeeze that has been building since the last earnings report, that has then compressed into a 2 and 3 day squeeze as well. And I'm liking the idea of buying something out in June, right? If we go out into these June options, we will be able to ride the increasing implied volatility, ideally catching direction and the IV. And that's where the at the money and sometimes the out of the money options can really come through. So those are some squeezes that I'm taking into Friday. I hope you find the analysis helpful and have a great weekend. We'll see you at the next free video.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me